Good morning. I'm leaving the Whiskey Hollow shelter. It's about 9:15. I did the same thing I did yesterday and I just slept till I wanted to. It's another gorgeous day. It's really sunny. It's 59 degrees and I think it's supposed to be a high of maybe the low 70s. I thought there was no chance of rain this whole time that I'm out. But last night, after we ate dinner, it rained for about 2 or 3 minutes. And the tree cover here is so thick, I didn't feel a thing, but it was pretty crazy. Just a couple minutes, it just rained. Just a dark cloud right above us, but sun all around otherwise. I'm hiking to Rod Hollow Shelter today. I think 80 miles, it's just 8.5. So I am making choices on this hike to just be really mindful about my tendinitis. And so shorter miles, just whatever kind of slow pace I want is how I'm dealing with it. It's just one of the ways. The other reason for just going 8.5 miles is because the bear poles are at all these shelters. I love the bear poles and not having my bear vault. It's absolutely amazing. And I think the amount of ascent for today is only about 1,200 feet. So easy. So I am just gonna enjoy the leisurely day today. Lots of buzzing for the flowers. Here's my spring water source. There's not a water source that I think I can count on for 5 or 6 miles. So I'm gonna tank up a little bit. This signpost is so thorough. It's really nice. So there's this trail junction here and a nice bench. And as usual, lots of planes. I think I'm probably just about 30 miles from Dulles Airport. Harper's Ferry is less than 33 miles away. That's exciting. This is apparently a cut for a gas pipeline. Well, old fence. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I am going to go an additional 0.4 out and back, so a total of 0.8 to the White House overlook. The thru hiker I met yesterday said it's a really lovely walk and it's a gorgeous day, so I'm doing it. The guy back there in the red truck is treating for ailanthus, I think that's the right name, and other invasives, trying to make this as natural as possible. Look at that blue sky. It's so funny to be adding 0.8 to my hike, but since my total hike is less than 9 miles and this is a relatively easy walk. I just decided it would be nice to come out here and enjoy the sunshine on this gorgeous day instead of being in the woods all day. It's a nice view. You can see Washington, D.C. in the distance over there, the skyline. My tent is now dry. My feet are airing out. My Tyvek is dry. Nice. Look at those puffy clouds. I'm still at the overlook, but there's a continuation of the trail and a sign. This is still Sky Meadows State Park, which seems like a cool place that I might want to come back to. So I sat at that picnic table up there in the shade. Didn't even notice that this was here. This is the Piedmont Memorial Overlook. There's habitat restoration, conservation success story, and an invasive lanternfly. I stayed at that view spot for an hour. A few people came through, I chatted with them, and I just enjoyed the break. I don't really have to be in any particular rush, so I figured why not. Here's the sign that the guy in the red truck left, and I can actually smell the herbicides. Just gonna hustle right through here. Here's this bench and a box with a journal. It's not really what I would call peaceful in here right now. I have to cross this 4-lane road. All right, now I can see the trail. Back in the woods. I don't know if I can capture this, but I almost walked right into this web of this crazy looking spider. My phone won't focus on it. Almost stuck my face right in it. No thank you. I have come to a possible water source. Ooh. Looks like I could get some water here. Look at that. Yay. Water. It's a nice log for a break. These are kind of bouncy. Turn off to Rod Hollow Shelter. Thank goodness for excellent far out comments that directed me to where this water source is. Well, I have fully scoped things out. I arrived at about 4:30. This shelter area is kind of old and decrepit. The picnic area looks decent, but there's a pretty significant wasps or hornet's nest on the inside underneath, and so they're just buzzing around. But this area right here will be a decent cook spot, and then the privy is down that trail, and access to the AT is there, and the bear pole is right there. That's the tent spot that I chose, and then that trail goes to the water. So everything's pretty close together, which is nice. I'm the only one here. I am about to set up my tent after having taken off my shoes, scrubbed my feet, put kind of clean socks and my Crocs on. I feel refreshed. Setting up my tent. This is the view from the ground. Good spot. I used my cook pot as a scoop today. So that means I want to boil this water for a minute in case there's any of that dirty water remaining in here. Still the only one here. And this is my view of the sky. I just want to record again that not carrying my bear vault and being able to hang my food on a bear pole is awesome. So great. That's grasshopper guts. That's so disgusting. While I was walking around camp, a grasshopper ended up in my Crocs, and I was like, oh, I'll have to get that rock out of my shoe, and just stepped on it several times. Ugh. Disgusting. The creature outside my tent is very loud.